Hello, my beautiful dudes. It's been a while. So this video is a video that I recorded about a month or so ago and did not get around to editing it until very recently. So because of that, my hair currently does not look anything like it does in this video. But I still wanted to share it with you. I plan on doing some more videos down the road. This is just the beginning again. So yeah, okay, thanks, bye. So I have re-recorded this part of this video, I lost count how many times, because I'm so horrendously out of practice, because it's been that long since I've done one of these videos. So please enjoy this very awkward video. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I figured it was time to do like an update. I don't know. My hair is ridiculously long now, since it was here before. A lot of things have changed. That's why I haven't done videos in a while. So let's get into it. When I was in videos before, I was like deep into the hair things. Part of that was because my hair was shorter. It's a lot less dye time, effort to do your hair when it's shorter and doesn't cost as much. That was why it changed so frequently. At the time, I was also in school, since I never actually explained to anybody what I was doing. In school for my optician license. It was a 2-year course that I did, and I passed. Hooray! I believe the last video that I did was like right as it ended. The last full video I did, I should say. So I have my optician license now, and then the year following, the main reason that I didn't do any videos, or really a lot of hair things, because I did another year of school to get my contact lens practitioning license, additional accreditation that allows me to fit contact lenses. So now I have all the things that we can do in Alberta. It was a lot of information crammed into 1 year. Really did not feel like I had time to do anything. Pretty much ignored my family for 3 years. It was the worst. But they are amazing. My kids and my husband deserve medals. I will say that continually over and over. The support they gave me during those 3 years, just absolute champs. I'm forever grateful for that, because now I'm able to support them. So, mush aside, this is also new, so that's a thing. This is the braces. Unfortunately, I am predisposed to issues because of genetics, which my amazing dentist is extremely understanding of. I absolutely love her. Now that I, have finished my schooling, work a foot away from people's faces every day, all day, she revisited it with me, and it was decided that it was time. Mainly due to health factors, but the fringe benefit of having nice teeth and having a great smile is a plus, so I'll take it. About September, about 7-ish months in. I mean, for anyone who's known me for any length of time, know what my teeth looked like before. So this is a huge improvement already. I'll have another year and a half-ish. Very exciting. Trust the process. Just trust the process is what I'm doing. I have a great dentist, a great orthodontist, so, we're hoping that everything ends great. So anyways, back to the hair. So I just recently, I don't know, you can probably tell it's pretty fresh, been letting my hair grow out to see how long I can get it before deciding that I hate dealing with the knots, mad curls at this length before chopping it. But I'm trying valiantly, partially because I really enjoy the length that it's at. It's very long, pretty close to the longest length I had it before I did a really big chop and shaved it to a number 3 clipper. I went from very long to very short. Excellent experience. Would not do it again. The awkward middle growth phases are just so awkward. There's too many of them when your hair is curly. No thank you, sir. The shortest I will go is a bob, and that I am trying hard not to cut to. Anyways, it grew out nice and long. In between, I had a few different colors. I mainly tried to kind of keep it consistently darker root to a lighter end. A lot of pinks, a lot of purples. It tends to be what I go with the most because they just look so nice. They're so pretty, and they're the easiest to fade out, nicest to fade out, and easiest to kind of dye over. The most recent colors I did, and I'll try to have something to show you while I'm chatting. Most of the colors I did were pinks. I think I did a darker reddish tone blending to a lighter pink, and I loved that. It looked great. It was beautiful. It originally faded okay, and then for whatever reason, it started to fade blue. I could not figure out why until I realized that the darker tone I used on top, assuming it had a blue undertone, so when it faded to a blue. It was a nightmare. It's hard to get out. It doesn't bleach out nicely. So I just kind of was working with it and just kind of kept dyeing over top, usually with pinks, so it kind of made it more of a purple tone, you know, color theory, blending, whatever. But then I got to a point where I was just kind of letting it wash out. I wasn't doing anything with my roots. I was trying to avoid using bleach. I didn't want to do an overall bleach. I have so much hair. Putting in the amount of bleach it would take to bleach my entire head would take just forever. Literally would be an all-day ordeal, and I just did not want to do that. And so I didn't. I had, well, as you can see, about this much root growth. The rest of it was a very light tone other than the weird blue that I had. Teal, whatever you want to call it. The rest was pretty light. I kind of consistently left it like this pale pink, pale rosy, rose gold. The plan I had for this video that I recorded terribly was to bleach my roots, get them to a tone that matched the rest of my hair. So roughly the same lightness. That worked fine. And it was okay, but it was very much a hot root. Like, it was a lot lighter. Only because of that blue teal. Like, it was so silly. I had a little bit of pink that I had on my natural color that wasn't bleached from my root. Bleached out to a really lovely orangey color. The blue was there, and then the purple, and then it was just this weird progression of colors that I hated. And so I was like, well, cool, what can I do with these roots to try to blend it all in? And I did what you see now. I had a really light, like, lavender purple. Decided to add a little bit of pink in there to make sure I didn't run out of dye. Made it ever so slightly this more of a pink purple instead of this lavender purple. What ended up happening, I did not take any picture or video of it. Was so not happy with it. My husband had to calm me down. He was very sweet about it. It was this shade and then this very distinct line where you can actually see this darker purple starts. It was a very distinct teal, and then the rest of my hair. I didn't like it. So, color theory just killed it with this. After my husband very sweetly calmed me down and told me that I looked beautiful and that it was really funky and I looked like cotton candy and I will love him forever. So sweet. I still went in to color correct it. And what I did was I used pink. I ever so slightly made a bit more vibrant with pink undertoned purple. And I'm talking like a tiny dollop, a massive bowl of light baby pink. That tiny dark pigmented dollop of dye made it a little bit more of a deeper, richer pink than like a baby pink. Pink and blue make purple, but pink also cancels out green tones. Using that shade of pink over top of this kind of tealy blue that I had did it so unbelievably beautifully. I could not be happier with how this worked. It blends fairly well. You can still see lighter and then it blends to a darker, but it's not this distinct demarcation line of different colors. So the pink canceled out the green tones in that teal. Pink also made it a bit of a more purple tone. So even though it's a different shade of purple from this, it still blends really nice. And now I don't have this very color blocky, chunky hair. I mean, if you stare at it too long, don't do that. If you stare at it too long, then, you know, people who do hair, you're gonna see the imperfections. Do I care? Not really. It blends enough that I'm happy with it, and it looks really pretty. Pink and purple will forever be my favorite hair colors. Red is up there. It's just a lot harder to, you know, remove when you're done with it. This is not. So that is my very lengthy hair story and my very lengthy awkward video because I haven't done this in forever. But I've been told by a number of people that they really enjoyed the videos that I made. Apparently there is some comedic value. This video may not be it. Yeah. But that's fine. Here you go. Probably will be videos coming in the future. They just may be slightly less hair dye-y. But just know, when the day comes where the hair gets cut, A, I will record it. I will make a video. B, once it's short again, there's probably going to be a lot more hair dye videos. Easier, cheaper, more fun to change things more frequently. And yeah, that's the update. Hopefully I'll see y'all again soon.